watching as you leave. I'll never stop losing my breath every time I see you looking back at me. And I will never stop holding your hand. I will never stop opening your door. I will never stop choosing you, babe. I will never get used to you. Still get my heart racing. You still get my heart racing. For you still get my heart racing. You still get my heart racing.
Please be seated. Welcome to this most wonderful day. Love is the ultimate outlaw. It just won't adhere to any rules. The most any of us can do is sign on as an accomplice of love. Instead of vowing to honor and obey, maybe we should swear to aid and abet. We have come here today to celebrate love, specifically the love of Christina and Mark. We see it in the faces of Christina and Mark, who stand before us, but we experience it in our own hearts as well. It is a love which is spoken in all languages, which kindles our souls with hope, and which is our true home and meeting place. Today, Christina and Mark will share their vows of marriage together with us, and we are deeply grateful to them for opening their hearts, inviting us to witness and share in this precious moment. Christina and Mark ask that you join them to remember loved ones who are not here today. The foundation that makes Christina and Mark the people they are today, and the couple they will build in the future, is made of many people. We remember and cherish the memories we have with our friends and family members. Christina and Mark ask you to do the same. Thank you. Christina and Mark. Kirstine and Mark. She likes that. As someone whose passion is learning and education, I can tell you that knowing Christina and Mark for about 10 years now has been an education in many ways. The most influential being the way they reinforce my beliefs about people. In July of 2019, Marley Kay wrote an article entitled, "Why Respect Should Be Earned, Not Given." We've all heard that little pearl of wisdom. I totally disagree. And here is why. And I'll use my education from Christina and Mark as examples. An education in respect. Who respects people as much as Christina and Mark? Not many people, I would bet. Do they require people to earn their respect? I think not. They give freely of their respect. It is up to you to keep it. An education in friendship. Both Christina and Mark have a posse of friends ready to support them. We know that. But those friends know Christina and Mark will support them as well. You may have heard something like friendship should be earned, not given. I don't think so. I think these two have blown that theory out of the water as well. They give their friendship freely. It's up to you to keep it. An education in humor. My dad always told me if you don't laugh, you'll cry. How true. And if anyone likes to laugh, it's Christina and Mark. But they also make others laugh and feel good about themselves. You may have heard something like, humor isn't given, it's earned. No, they give freely of their humor. It's up to you to keep it. Finally, an education in love. If there were a Nobel Prize for being in love, we would all nominate Christine and Mark. You may have heard something like, love isn't given, it's earned. Yikes. Christine and Mark wouldn't require someone to earn their love. They give it freely. It's up to you to keep it. I know Christine and Mark give respect, friendship, humor, and love freely. It's up to you to keep it. Likewise, Christine and Mark, it's up to you to keep the respect, friendship, humor, and love people give to you. And more importantly, you give to each other. Thank you both for the honor of sharing today with you and your families. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you've been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car or over a meal or during long walks, and all those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dance partner, and even teacher. You have learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you will say a few words that take you across the threshold to a new way of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you will say to the world simply, this is my husband, and this is my wife. To all the family that have joined us today, please affirm your support of Christine and Mark by responding, we will. Will you surround this couple with love, offering them the joys of your friendship?
We will.
Will you support this couple in their relationship?
We will.
At times of conflict,
We will.
will you offer them the strength of your wisest counsel and the comfort of your thoughtful concern?
We will.
At times of joy, will you celebrate with them, nourishing their love for one another?
We will. We will.
Now we perform a wine ceremony. This wine ceremony represents that two individual lives are now combined like the two wines into one single life.
Can you break it?
You don't get the big one.
We're getting the whole picture. Our new adventure.
It's our new adventure.
We can have us later.
Hey, I've heard that.
Life is a series of contradictions. It is said that all things end, and yet all things continue. All things change, and yet all things remain the same. Wine has been called the symbol of love. It's like the blood flowing within our bodies. By sharing this wine, the two become one. The parts become whole. Two paths intertwine, each separate, yet united in love. Mark and Christine, you have declared your intent to make this venture of faith and love, realizing that from this time forward your destinies will be woven of one design and your challenges and joys will be shared together. Today you are making public, before family and friends, that the words, I love you, are a full commitment of yourselves, one to the other. You understand that marriage is the convergence of your individual and joint destinies, as well as the greatest support for them. Mark, do you choose to marry Christine and have her as your wife?
I do.
Christine, do you choose to marry Mark and have him as your husband?
I do.
Mark, repeat after me. Christine,
Christine,
I promise to give you
I promise to give you
the best of myself.
the best of myself.
I promise to trust and respect you
I promise to trust and respect you
as your own person,
as your own person,
and to realize that your needs
and to realize that your needs
are no less important than my own.
are no less important than my own.
I promise to share with you
I promise to share with you
my time and attention,
my time and attention,
and to bring joy, strength, and imagination
and to bring joy, strength, and imagination
to our relationship.
to our relationship.
I promise to keep myself
I promise to keep myself
open to you
open to you
and encourage your dreams
and encourage your dreams
and help shoulder our challenges.
and help shoulder our challenges.
I promise to grow along with you,
I promise to grow along with you,
to be willing to face change
to be willing to face change
in order to keep our relationship
in order to keep our relationship
alive and exciting.
alive and exciting.
I promise to be your partner
I promise to be your partner
and equal in all things.
and equal in all things.
I promise to love you
And I promise to love you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
completely and forever.
completely and forever.
Christine, repeat after me.
You did such a good job, though.
You did. Mark,
Mark,
I promise to give you
I promise to give you
the best of myself.
the best of myself.
I promise to trust and respect you
I promise to trust and respect you
as your own person,
as your own person,
and to realize that your needs
and to realize that your needs
are no less important than my own.
are no less important than my own.
I promise to share with you
I promise to share with you
my time and attention,
my time and attention,
and to bring joy, strength, and imagination
and to bring joy, strength, and imagination
to our relationship.
to our relationship.
I promise to keep myself
I promise to keep myself
open to you
open to you
and encourage your dreams
and encourage your dreams
and help shoulder our challenges.
and help shoulder our challenges.
I promise to grow along with you,
I promise to grow along with you,
to be willing to face change
to be willing to face change
in order to keep our relationship
in order to keep our relationship
alive and exciting.
alive and exciting.
I promise to be your partner
I promise to be your partner
and equal in all things.
and equal in all things.
I promise to love you
I promise to love you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
completely and forever.
completely and forever.
Here we have the rings.
I was just about to get a nice picture of them too. So I try and see unless they're from me. You said kneel down, right?
He was told to do this. Thank you.
This is the point of the ceremony where we usually talk about wedding bands being a perfect circle with no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings do have a beginning. Rock is dug from the earth. Metal is liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees, then molded and cooled and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful is made from raw elements. Love is like that. Your love is like that. Love comes from humble beginnings, made by imperfect beings. Your love is like that. Love is the process of making something beautiful where there once was nothing. Your love is like that. These rings are a promise to accept each other's imperfections and recognize each other's beauty. Mark, take Christine's ring, place it on her finger, and repeat after me. Christine,
Christine,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol that I choose you
as a symbol that I choose you
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
my partner,
my partner,
and my best friend,
and my best friend,
today, tomorrow, and always.
today, tomorrow, and always.
Wear it,
Wear it,
think of me,
think of me,
and know that I love you
and know that I love you
for life.
for life.
Christine, take Mark's ring, place it on his finger, and repeat after me. Mark,
Mark,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol that I choose you
as a symbol that I choose you
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
my partner,
my partner,
and my best friend,
and my best friend,
today, tomorrow, and always.
today, tomorrow, and always.
Wear it,
Wear it,
think of me,
think of me,
and know that I love you
and know that I love you
for life.
for life.
Would you please rise? Mark and Christine, in the presence of your family and friends who have joined you to share this moment of joy, you have declared your deep love and affection for each other. You have stated your wish to live together, always open to a deeper, richer friendship and partnership. You have formed your own union based on respect and honor. Therefore, it is my joyful responsibility and undeniable honor to officially acknowledge your union as husband and wife for life. You may kiss your bride. It is my distinct pleasure and honor to present to you For the first time anywhere, and playing for life, Mr. and Mrs. Mark and Christine Litzinger. Mark and Christine would like you to join them in the back of the yard.